The Sustainable Livelihoods Foundation non-profit company was the recipient of a grant from the National Lottery Commission of South Africa in 2021 to conduct audiovisual training with township-based artists from various parts of South Africa. Despite enjoying an 85% cut to the initial project budget, the SLF team was able to implement a training program with over 20 beneficiaries. Despite COVID-related delays, the project commenced in June 2021 with its flagship training program for 10 artists, including youth and women artists from the informal settlement of Overcome Heights. A week-long training and mentoring program combining intense classroom work and facilitated field activities was put in place to train, capacitate, and grant resources to the community members. All COVID protocols were strictly adhered to throughout the project, including wearing of masks, use of hand sanitizers, and registers with contact details of attendees. The team focused on important training with a professional photographer and videographer, Kayla Peterson, who has worked across South Africa and the world to capture iconic images and video content used in the movies, advertising, and the corporate sector. Her presentation materials are included in the final report for this project. The topics covered included camera operations, camera setting, relevant camera equipment, shooting techniques, landscape or portrait photography, what constitutes a good image. The participants were then given camera equipment to utilize and spend a week on the ground taking pictures and collecting imagery, some of which is shown in this video. Once the camera session was completed, all community members returned to the workshop venue where participants shared their imagery and work with the group, detailing their thoughts about the images and videos they captured. They received important feedback on the nature and quality of footage submitted for future references. Further, the SLF team also worked in Kareka in the Eastern Cape, where additional creative economy workshops were held with local participants. The key objective of these events was to engage with local residents, to learn about the people and the nature of their work. These workshops took place over the course of several days with various groups of creative economy participants engaged within the project. From these events and other engagements across South Africa, a number of specialist videographers and musicians were selected for the program, each of whom submitted a range of content and music for evaluation by the team. The subsequent video production included this content, alongside other materials filmed and generated by the participants. All video and audio materials were edited into a range of videography products that were subsequently shared at a national symposium hosted by the SLF over the course of 2 days in August 2021. Over 300 people attended the online event, including senior government and industry officials, civil society, and private individuals. The symposium was describing the importance of economic development in the township context, and the video was used to share a flavor of the local business environment in the township context. Altogether, the project had 24 beneficiaries who benefited from attending training courses, one-on-one coaching, access to cameras and equipment, the purchase of use of rights for their music and footage, and through the payment of stipends and allowances for their attendance in the training program. This work was exposed to over 300 people at a national online conference in August 2021. All the artists were credited for their work, retained intellectual and copyright ownership, and continue to have access to their content for their own private or public use. In this way, the project has been able to retain the independence and integrity of the creative process, whilst still benefiting from the leverage that the project has been able to bring. A number of the artists have subsequently benefited from links with SLF to new opportunities. One such beneficiary, Selo Majoro, also known as Major in the music cycles, has been able to independently access funding for a global music fellowship. 2 further beneficiaries have been included in new SLF-funded work. The program was successful in identifying local talent, imparting skills, and raising the profile of township talent to new audiences. In some cases, the participants have been able to leverage from these skills and experiences to gain further career opportunities in the arts industry.